A big hello from me, welcome to Paul Rolls Dice and welcome to Monster Hunter World, the board game, Ancient Forest Edition. And we're going to unbox this game. I picked this up last week, I found it for quite a bargain to be honest, but I didn't expect it to be such a monster of a board game. This thing is huge, it weighs a ton. This is a core set, plays 1 to 4 players, so you can solo this campaign. And check out the back of this box. Let's take a look at what we get. Explore the ancient forest. With this core set, explore the lush ancient forest and the monsters within. Greedy great jaguars, electric Tobidachi, fiery Anjanath, terrifying Rathalos, and swift Azure Rathalos. Hunt these dangerous creatures with the great sword, dual blades, bow, or sword and shield. Crafting upgrades and honing your hunting skills with every hard-won piece of monster loot. So, Before we dive into it, we'll take a look at the things on this side and what you can do with it as well. Members of the 5th Fleet, prepare for the ultimate tabletop monster hunting experience in a world teeming with massive monsters. Every battle is a boss battle. So this is a cooperative arena battler, but it's focused around a campaign. So you will spend a number of days honing your skills, crafting new weapons, and hunting the monster for that big sweet payoff at the end. Right, let's slide this bad boy off. Jesus Christ, this thing is huge. So we have a little insert there for organising your storage tray for campaign play. Some lovely artwork of Monster Hunter World. This game came out a handful of years ago, and with the resurgence of popularity with Monster Hunter, not that it ever died down with Monster Hunter Wilds coming out, I thought it'd be a cool idea to maybe take a look at this and dive in. Now, this could be one of the biggest miniatures I've ever had or ever seen in a hecking board game. So let's move this out of the way. So, those are the wings. Whoa, look at these. Oh my god. That right there is the Rathalos. These miniatures are huge. Right, let's how do we connect these thingamabobs? So is that going that way? Yes, it is. Oh my god, these are going to be a nightmare to paint, but god damn, look at that. These are so nice. That the sculpt detail is incredible as well. Really, really nice. Okay, so that's the Rathalos. This, I think that's the Jagras. I'm not very clued up on Monster Hunter. I'm very new to the franchise. I've dabbled in it years ago, but I couldn't say that I've played it, quote unquote. I didn't play enough of it to say that I'm a Monster Hunter player, but I would love to. And this is a T-Rex looking thing. Beautiful, lovely, nice. So those are the 4 giant miniatures for the hunt. We then have, of course, very, very thick cardboard stock tokens. So that's always nice. And then we will have the board itself, which will fold out into 4 pieces. Now, this is my Steamforge Games. And if you are, if you're clued up on Steamforge Games, they use this system or a variation of the system for a few of their games. These are called nodes. So instead of moving around tiles, you'll move around nodes. And their Dark Souls board game and Horizon Zero Dawn board game uses this system, or a variation of it anyway. So, next we have rulebook. I'm assuming this is full colour. There's a little reference on the back there. Yep, full colour, beautiful, beautiful rulebook. Nice artwork, nice details there. I'm looking forward to diving into this and getting all of the rules wrong as well. And then we have the Ancient Forest quest book. So, this is where we are going to be reading the narrative, setting off on our campaign. We'll do things. It'll say, turn to page blah, blah. Do you want to do this? There we go, Anjanath. So yeah, seems like it's got a lot of replayability as well. So a campaign will be focused around one of the big monsters, and there's 4 big monsters, I think, maybe 5 with a variation of the Rathalos. These are the Hunter boards. So you'll be playing cards, and this is your stamina gauge. So card. Once it's all full, you're out of stamina and you've got to kind of take a rest or something like that. So those are the character boards. Next we have, campaign tracker sheets. Very nice. I'm sure you can print out more of these if you run out, but that is very, very cool. Player name, hunter name, campaign name, palico name, and then all of your gear, equipment, gold, loot, all that kind of stuff. Very, very nice. These are the boards for the monsters and the upgrade trees for equipment as well. So let's take a look at these. Okay, we've got them open. So this is the Great Jaguar. I'll just put this down so we can go through some of the anatomy of the cards. So we have the health of the creature, the rank of the hunt, These are called breakpoints. So just like in the video game, you can slice certain parts of monsters off or attack them for extra benefits. So here you can break off a tail, you can break off parts of its limbs to cut its head off. This is where status problems go. Very nice. And on the back, when you kill it, you will roll some dice and you will gain some extra rewards for killing it as well. So that's the anatomy. And like I said, this is the Great Jagras, but there are different variations, higher level, more difficult versions of each of the monsters. 3-star difficulty. That is the Tobi Kadachi. Very nice. 65, 70 health. I'm assuming the Rathalos is the big boy. Anjanath. Yeah, they're just getting more and more life, more and more powerful. Rathalos starts at 80. Wow, flying Wyvern Rathalos. So, 85, 90 for the... Okay, it goes straight up to a 4-star. And then we have the Azure one, so there'll be different elemental weaknesses and resistances from that one, I'm sure. There we go. And then we have the boards for the certs for the different player characters. So this is a Great Sword Forge reference. So you'll start this way, you'll upgrade it, making it more powerful. We then have the dual blades build. On the back, there's forging reference, what you need to collect to kind of upgrade them as well. Ancient Forest Bow, Ancient Forest Sword and Shield, Wildspire Waste Great Sword. So Wildspire Waste is the other version of this game. So it's nice that you actually get these builds in it as well. And they are fully compatible with each other. You can just choose whatever you want. But this one was the cheaper version for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But it just was at the time. Right, so we have dice in there, player miniatures as well, really nice of those. Let's have a look at them. So we have dual blade. Yeah, really nice sculpts. These will be really fun to paint. We then have, what's that, sword and shield. Nice. Is this the is that the bow gun? Heck yeah, it is. Wow, that's a beast. Okay. Legolas, eat your heart out. And then we have the big boy sword, the dual wielding, massive sword, the overcompensating sword. We then have some dice in there as well. And then these will be, okay, these are all of the gear sets. Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot of cards. I don't think we'll dive into all of the cards for spoilers and things. But it's nice to see that there is an absolute pile of cards and upgrades for each of the character builds. So it's kind of a deck builder kind of game. You have a deck of cards, and when you do attacks, you draw cards, add them to your stamina board, and that's how you utilize them. We then have damage cards as well. These are for your weapons and things. Elemental damages, elemental effects. Again, it would be nice to go through all of these guys, but this video will go from a short 10-minute video to over a hecking hour if I did that. These are then Palico cards and time cards. So your hunts are, you have a certain number of days to perform the hunts. When you perform actions, you have to discard time cards or use time cards, and that's kind of like the game over tracker. You don't want that to run out. And then we have a pile of creature behavior cards. So when they attack or when they do anything, you'll draw a card and you'll read these symbols. They don't really mean anything to me right now, but this essentially is attack certain character, move this many spaces, deal this much damage, all that kind of stuff. And they're really nice. The quality of this is really superb. And then we get some dice as well for certain things when we're rolling for rewards. And then we get some little Pippi tokens there for the health trackers of the cards. So, Monster Hunter World, the board game, Ancient Forest. This looks really interesting. I am definitely looking forward to playing this at some point. It will be coming onto the channel at some point. It's just, we'll add it to the list. We'll add it to the list of board games that we'll be playing, because the next main one is obviously going to be Bloodborne. If you have been voting on the poll that I put up about a week ago, just over a week ago, that'll be the next big thing after Metal Gear Solid. But other videos will be coming in between things, you know, to keep things fresh. We'll have content for everyone. But yeah, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, consider subscribing. We've just hit over 1,200 subscribers and 100 uploads. I really need to do something special for these milestones. I'll think of something. Take care, friends. I'll see you next time.